Assalamualaikum dear students, hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVS Home School. I am Sabreena, Haque, assistant teacher of Science, National Ideal English Mission School, Day Shift. Dear students, today I am going to take a Science class for class 5 student based on chapter 11, and today first we will discuss the part 2 of the chapter, and along with this we will also discuss the short question answer from the chapter. So let us move forward to this topic. The name of the chapter is Weather and Climate, and we will start from lesson 3, the components of weather and climate. We have already learned about the weather components such as temperature, humidity, wind, cloud, rain and air pressure. All are the component of weather, and these are the components of climate too. The components of weather and are the also component of climate. That means if you get the question the component of weather, these are the components of weather. After that you have to write etc. And if you get the question what are the components of climate, all these you have to write in the components of climates. Now question arises here, is there any relationship among the weather component? Here they give a chart for humidity and rainfall of total years, then January to December, monthly rainfall and the average humidity percentage. If you observe which month have the more average humidity in that month also has more rainfall. That means by seeing this table we can easily conclude this rainfall is has a relationship between the humidity. Now come to the summary. Humidity is the measure of how much moisture is in the air. The lower the humidity, the lesser the moisture in the air. During rainy season, the monthly average humidity and rainfall is higher than those in the other months. The southwest seasonal wind bring much moisture from the Bay of Bengal during rainy season. This moisture causes heavy rainfall. The northeast monsoon wind bring cold dry air from the northern land in winter. Dear students, you have to remember which seasonal wind come from where on which season. That means this is very much important for you. Now come to the extreme weather, the next lesson. Each of the weather component changes all the time. When one of the weather components changes beyond a normal range, we experience a severe or extreme weather. And this is the definition of extreme weather from first line to here, or when to here, sorry. From when to extreme weather, it is the definition. We face various damage such as loss of human life and resources for the extreme weather. Now come to the next one, that is hot wave and cold wave. A heat wave is prolonged period of excessively hot weather, and this is the definition of hot wave. We experience heat wave in every year, but we face extraordinary spells of heat wave that may occur only once in a century. These severe heat waves can cause catastrophic crop failure, and it also causes thousands of deaths of animals including human beings. The occurrence of extreme low temperature in association with incursion of dry cold wind from north into our country is known as cold wave. This cold wave definition only for our country, because here they give the direction of the wind also, and they give into our country. That's why this cold wave definition is only for Bangladesh. Now severe cold, which is intolerable for plants and animals, is very rare in Bangladesh. Now come to flood and drought, and these are common extreme weather that for us. And in every rainy season, about 1/5 of Bangladesh is flooded. And extreme years, 2/3 of land can be submerged in flood water. It is because of the topography and the climate. A usually long period of dry weather is called as drought. This is the definition of drought. Droughts are due to abnormally less rainfall and higher temperature than usual. Sometimes Bangladesh faces drought, especially in northwestern part of the country. And this is the picture of flood that is now occurring in some of the part of Bangladesh, and this is the picture of drought. Now come to the nor'wester or kalboishaki. Thunderstorm, which is common during summer in our country, is known as nor'wester or kalboishaki. And nor'wester grows by surface heating. It is more frequent in the late afternoon. The size of nor'wester is several kilometers to 20 kilometers. That portion you have to remember. That nor'wester is vertically grown up convective cloud called cumulonimbus that brings thunder and lightning, heavy rain, hail, gusty or squally winds, and even tornadoes. And this is called kalboishaki. Dear student, this total para is important. You have to learn this para. And come to the tornado. Tornado is a narrow, violent, funnel-shaped column of spiral wind. This wind extends downward from a cumulonimbus to the ground, and the size of tornado is usually less than 1 kilometer, whereas the size of kalboishaki is several kilometers to 20 kilometers. And tornado can cause various damages such as removing the roof, collapsing some exterior walls of poorly built structure, and severe crop destruction. The very strong wind due to tornado can even destroy well-built structures. Now come to the cyclone. Cyclone is a large low pressure system and a revolving storm that consists of numerous thunderstorms. The size of a cyclone is 500 to 800 kilometers, whereas the size of kalboishaki is several kilometers to 20 kilometers. Size of tornado is less than 1 kilometer. There, the size of cyclone is 500 to 800 kilometers. Cyclones are created by getting heat and the water vapor from the warm Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal, and that only for our Bangladesh, not for total world. And because in the ocean there cyclone created, and because we are discussing about the climate and weather pattern of our country, that's why they said about the Indian Ocean and the Bay of Bengal. And cyclone hits our country, bringing extremely powerful wind and torrential rain. Sometimes strong surge is created due to cyclone. Greatest damage during cyclones are resulted from the devastating inundation caused by storm surge, and sometimes storm surge associated with high tide, that is known as tidal upsurge, wash away everything in the coastal area. This is a tropical cyclone picture which is taken from the satellites, and this is the picture of tornado. And look, this shape of the tornado is funnel shaped. Upper part is wider than the lower part. Now come to the exercise. Put tick mark on the correct answer. First one, what does the air temperature means? How much hot or cold? More vapors or less vapors? Heavy or light air? Sunlight bright or dim? The answer will be A. How much hot or cold? Now come to next one. What does happens when air pressure falls down excessively? Now storm, rain, fog, cold wave. That will be storm. Now come to next one. Which one is seen every year in Bangladesh? Here in the book option flood, earthquake, heat wave, snowfall. But according to your book, there is written about the heat wave occurs every year in our country and flood occurs every rainy season. That means that two options are correct. But here we will put tick mark on flood, but this option also correct. Now come to next one. Where is the difference between weather and climate? In time, in place, in direction, in strength. We know there is the difference between weather and climate is in time. Now come to short question answer. Today we will discuss only 9 short question answer. Rest we will discuss along with the competency based question answer. Now come to first question. Name 3 natural disaster of Bangladesh. Answer is 3 natural disaster of Bangladesh: flood, drought and riverbank erosion. Now come to next one. What is weather? The answer is weather is the temporal state of sky and the atmosphere at the certain place. Now next one. What is climate? What are the components of climate? Or question, another question you will get of this, what are the components of weather, because the climate's component and weather's component are same. So first we will write the definition of climate. Climate is the average weather pattern for a long period of time. Now components in climate are same as the component of weather. They are temperature, humidity, wind, cloud, rain and air pressure. Now come to question number 5. That will be 4. There is printing mistake. 6, 8. When does air blows from ocean to land? The answer is during the daytime, when the air pressure over the ocean is higher than that of land, the air blows from ocean to land. Now come to next one. How does weather forecast help you in your life? The answer is weather forecast help us in our life to decide what to wear and what to do in the weekend. Now come to next question. Flood occurs in your village in almost every year. Give examples of 2 other such natural disasters. Now answer is 2 natural disasters other than flood are Kalboshaki and cyclone. Now come to next one. What does nor'easter or Kalboshaki occurs in our when does nor'easter or Kalboshaki occurs in our country and comes from which direction? The answer is Kalboshaki usually occurs during summer in our country. It is more frequent in the late afternoon. It comes from the northwest direction. Now come to last question answer for today. Give 2 examples that influence weather change. The answer is 2 factors that influence weather change are water vapor and sunlight. Dear students, this is your homework number 10. You have to write as your homework short question 1, 2 and 3's answer. And you have to, dear students, do the SW and submit it on Saturday from